Hello guys, it is Lasgo20 here, back with another episode of The Simpsons Tapped Out. So in today's episode, we're going to be going over Act 2 of the Superheroes Part 2 event. So let's get right into that. Fellow citizens, I know we have been deeply damaged by recent events, but I have good news. Dr. Vladimir Krabakov, eliminated scientist, philanthropist, and our president of Crustacean Right Activacy Board of the Rescue, albeit backwards as crabs will do. Thank you, Mr. Z Introduction. Quimby, I am pleased to announce that I will build my new factory right here in Springfield. We will be making Solar Red, a health drink made for natural organic components. I'm convinced that you will all love this new product to death. So we need to build the Solient Red factory and make Springfielders apply for jobs. So this item is free, which is pretty nice. It seems like we're kind of running out of space here. So we'll just put it down here for the time being. Okay, cool. By the many arms of Vishu, these superheroes fights are destroying my store. Where am I going to get the money to fix it? Maybe there's something I can sell in the basement. I found that skeleton once that medical school made me a pretty rupee for. Look at that, a platinum scratcher. Stuck to a box of wieners from 1957. I should sell this. And quickly adjust the expiration date on this box. So the Fracker is now available in the store and he can fight felons. So we will do that afterwards, but let's go back to what we were actually doing in the first place. So once you've sped all of it up, on a side note, Dr. Krabakov will be my new town councilor in charge of vigilante affairs. Another town councilor, what's that gonna cost? Not a dime. Dr. Krabakov is volunteering. I don't trust people who help out for free. Something creepy about that. Meanwhile, our heroes are reflecting on the latest turn of events. Dr. Crab posing as a good Samaritan philanthropist, a supervillain using a big heart of evil. It's brilliant, I think. That big heart was pretty friendly to me, and his new healthy drink sounds tasty, or as tasty as a disgusting health drink could taste. So we should tap 10 criminals in Springfield for whatever odd reason. No, I do not want to fight them. Just want to tap on this. This Soylent Red tastes really good. Drop that bottle now, good or bad. Never ingest anything that comes from a crab. Mayor Quimby, may I have the evolution to your vigilante problem? A registration act. Force vigilantes to register with the city. Then you will know everything about them, including their shoe size, very important. I love this idea. I'll expedite a ballot invite, one ballot box for the yes, and a shredder for the no's. Guy that runs the sumo place. Dr. Crab opening a factory and new Quimby passing the registration act? There is something very fishy about it all. Pie Man, Clownface, where are you going? To the town hall. This is no laughing matter. We still have midnight to register. No, that would be the end of us. Superheroes never give up, never surrender, and never register for anything. It will just bring unwanted junk mail. Kep Brockman here at the Solient Red Factory with Dr. Krabakov for an exclusive announcement. We have been working very hard to put the end to this vigilante situation in Springfield. Today I am announcing the creation of the Cape Buster Springfield, a new security system. We'll be collaring criminals on Springfield streets, especially unregistered vigilantes. And for all your safety, we are asking anyone older than 2 and younger than 102 to vacate the streets between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. 1-year-olds, the night is yours. So we need to have these guys train harder. It's all starting to make sense. He force registers, then he legitimizes his felons by making them a part of a city protection plan. Are you saying that, Dr. Crab? Yes, exactly. The bad guys we've been fighting until now. They're working for him. And with his curfew, he'll prevent anyone from sneaking around and discovering his malicious activities. So we need to have youngsters practice their curfew. or ignore the curfew. So then once you finish the last person, it reads, and now make the superheroes train even harder. Curfew, no crab is telling me when I can play outside. If an overprotective mom and a fat dad can't do it, no one can. Fallout Boy, where are you going? It's after 7 p.m. Pack your pie to go, Pie Man. This may be the only way to save our city. Ugh, we need to battle felon groups, are you kidding me? This kinda sucks. I guess before we do that, let's build some items. So first up, we have a first aid kit, which I already got earlier. So the next up, we have Clobber Girl, which costs 215 donuts. So let's get that right now. There we go. So I've earned the Clobber outfit for Lisa. Violence can't solve anything. I'll kick ass. All the same. Vigilantes. Cool, so that we have that. The next up we have an attack helicopter, which costs 200 donuts, which is cool as hell. Let's get that and place it right over here. Boom. Whatever, let's just skip through that. Cool. Next up, we have some science water, which costs 50 donuts, which isn't that awesome, I guess. It's water, though. Next up, we have an X-ray machine, which costs 150 donuts. Okay, got that. We will place that right over here. Whatever, we'll just skip through that text. Next up, we have the plastic prison. And we will get this and place it right over here. Boom. That's kind of cool, actually. It's like an underground prison. After that, finally, we have Sketch Dude for 350 donuts. So let's get that right here. And there we go. I must only use this power to annoy Stretch Dude. So we've completed all these. So it wants us to tap the X-ray machine. Oh god, it like explodes. Cool, that turns colors. That's actually pretty neat. And then let's tap the attack helicopter. That's also pretty awesome. Next, we'll get the buildable items. So first off, we have the Fracker for 120 donuts. Studies show I am America's best hope for energy independence. Oops. Following that, we have the Aqua World fishing platform. So we have some more space down here now, due to the fact with the extra expansion spot, so we'll just start placing that there. We also have a prison tower. We also have a world fuel tank. Sweet. So we also have the first bank of Springfield, and I think that's the final new buildable or purchasable item. We will place that and have that build, and let's see now if there are any craftable items. So we have the Aqua World Wharf, or whatever the heck it's called. So cool, so we'll place that down over here. So that looks pretty cool. Following that, we also have the Zenith City Billboards. So we will get that. Place that over here. It's kind of small, but whatever. There also is, oops, a giant snake in a tree. Which is pretty cool, I guess. I keep clicking the wrong thing. We also have Zenith City Times for 60 donuts. We'll place that over here. We also have the building pack, which comes with 3 different buildings by the looks of it. So we'll place... Okay, so that seems to be stored in your inventory. Son of a gun. 2 and 3. 1, 2... there's a hole on the... There's a person indent on the other one. That's kind of funny. So we've done that. So we need to fight 2 felons. So let's do that right now. At least I think it's on. I don't know. Whatever. So that's part 5. Once again, I find myself standing next to Dr. Krabov. Yet another announcement. You will be delighted to hear that as of today, Solar Red will be available anywhere in town. Our product has been influenced with amazing new biostrategies, which is make you as healthy as a crab. Yes, crabs are supremely healthy.
This new Stolen Red beer is doing gangbusters. I'm watering it down, and I'm still already out. It's cheap, too. I'm getting the biggest burp of my bucket. It's So popular I can't keep my Splashberry Soylent Red squishy machine full. Lunch Lady Dollar tells me we're already out of the bacon-flavored Soylent Red chewables, and those we got for dogs. Our reservoirs are full that Springfield prefer the taste of Soylent Red to water from God knows where. Mwahaha! They actually zinc it's healthier than the Springfield water? Vich, it is. The Springfield water bubbles up from the nearby dog kennel. It's time to replace the old vapor pipes with Soylent Red pipes. They'll make millions. I'll have my non-choo-choo engineers start working on that plan. So next up we need to make Quimby work on a Soylent Red supply network plan. And then once you get all of them, Dad, look at those junior campers. They're marching sideways and using their hands like pincers. And their antenna sensors are every movement. Holy Cheaps Bay. Could it be that they're slowly turning into crabs? It's easy to say people are turning into crabs. Now we need to prove it. What to suggest break into the Soylent Red factory? Exactly, we're going to steal some samples, but we need a diversion. So we need to have Homer distract security guard officers and Fall Out Boy take some samples. So we'll speed these up. We got everything we needed, easy as pie. Think for yourself. Let's head back to the mansion and analyze the samples. Food samples, like the ones you get free at the supermarket, that's what we're endangered our lives for. Have you ever been rammed by voracious shoppers' grocery carts? Supermarket samples are no cakewalk. So we need to have analyze stolen samples, have Lisa draw conclusions, and make Pie Man fantasize on food samples. These samples contain a very high amount of brachium RNA, as well as allovirus and some brown sugar. Soylent Red is a gene therapy. It's using a viral carrier to rewrite the DNA of the subjects. Easy for you to say. It's actually turning people into crabs, Dad, from the inside out. Ew. Inside out crab. We can't let Quimby and Dr. Crab build that Soylent Red network. If we don't stop them, all of Springfield will turn. Bye, man, we're breaking into the town hall. We need you to distract the mayor's secretary. I have a special recipe for secretary, but okay, I have just the one recipe, but it works every time. So we need to have Homer distract the mayor's security, and Fall Out Boy steal the Soylent Red supply network plans. Turns out the mayor's secretary is a low-sugar diet, the bane of a sweet superhero like me. If it makes you feel better, we still got the plans. Now we just have to release our findings and convince the town that Dr. Crab is truly evil. Tonight on Channel Click, we have Fall Out Boy members of the infamous Sequel Squad. Citizens of Springfield, I am here to reveal the horrible truth about Dr. Krababov. He's posing as the Good Samaritan, but secretly he's plotting to control the city. Worst of all, he's turning all of you into crabs with his Soylent Red products. This is a bunch of click bull. He wouldn't know his car place from his clip head. Yeah, Click Dr. Blob has a good heart and gills. He's done wonders for Click Springfield. Uh-oh, they've obviously been brainwashed with Dr. Crab's seawater. I need to make an escape before the things get ugly. So we need to have Fall Out Boy perform a getaway. Dr. Crab is highly involved in crustaceanism, and he's turning all of Springfield into crabs that can control other crabs. Seems highly unlikely except for the fact that this is Springfield and it is safe to say. What will happen to our heroes in hiding? Will they ever find a way to stop Dr. Crab's evil scheme? Find out on July 12th, once the final issue of this superhero sequel becomes available. Meanwhile, keep fighting felons and criminals to unlock more cool prizes. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you next time.